Okay, so here's what we're doing. We are getting ready for the holidays, and this is really a clever, clever idea. I'm so pumped to actually see this, because imagine being able to do mood lighting or have some safety lighting around your house and be able just to use whatever is existing and kind of add to it just a little bit. And that's what our set of Night Angel lights are all about. It's super cool. They're very easy to use, but they do give you that boost of extra light or decorative light if you want to use it that way. So Lou Caputo is going to join me. Hi, Lou. Welcome back. I'm going to put a left counter up.
Hi. Okay.
You know why?
Not the right counter, but the left counter?
Not the right. It's very tricky. We only have 377 available, and then this is it. Now, you said there was some good news and bad news?
Okay, yeah. The good news is you and I are going to do a fun presentation. The bad news is we only have the deco style left, to the best of my knowledge, unless our producer, Steve, tells me differently. But we just have the deco style. Now, what's the difference?
Yes.
Okay. So, well, if you look at the wall I have in front of me here, we have two different styles. Okay, so this is the duplex style. Those are the ones that are sold out. And that's the kind where you have the two plugs separate like that. Then we have the deco style, and that's the square one.
Oh, gotcha.
See the difference?
Yeah.
So this is the one that we have left. We do not have these anymore. We've sold these out. I just found out. So those are gone. Now, regardless, they work the same way. And I'm going to show you what the special, you know, the magic is behind these. Because if you look at the one I'm holding in my hands here, it looks like any switch plate you've ever seen before. Sure. Okay, but here's the thing. If I tip it up this way, there are 3 LEDs hidden in the bottom of this, okay? And on the front of this, there's a photo cell. That's what that little dot is right there. So when the lights go down, once you've installed this and the lights go down, these LEDs are gonna come on. They're really, really bright. They're gonna shine down on your countertop, on the floor in the hallway, wherever you put these. And installing these is crazy simple. Anybody can do this. If I show you the back, I'm gonna actually take one of the deco ones that I have sitting right here just to show you, or the duplex rather. Now, that's a standard plug, okay? On the side of this is where the wires attach. You will never touch those wires. All you do is take the regular faceplate off like I've done right there, okay? And then you place ours in its place. And ours have these little clips on the side. I call them vampire clips, because what they do is they get on there and they actually draw the power from those wires.
So that's how you're powering the lights.
That's how you're powering the lights.
Super
clever. You never have to touch anything.
Really
never just the wires, yeah. And you know, for most of the installations, it's 1 or 2 screws, and that's all it is.
And by the way, the deco for me is I have sliding dimmers. Oh. If you guys have the sliding, anybody who's got sliding, this is the one you want to use.
Yeah, that's the one you want to use.
Right,
absolutely.
Exactly. Or if you have plugs like that, but that's a slider.
Yep, that is a slider. I mean, that's the thing about these. So, yeah, you know, in fact, yeah, let's bring the lights down so you can see how these work, because they're really cool. When the lights go down, and I love these. I have these in my house. We have one more light in front of us that has to come down too. That happens every time. But see what they do? They come on. Aren't they neat?
This is really neat.
And you know, it's hard to tell on camera, but they really throw off a nice soft glow, a nice amount of light. Yeah. And so think about this for a second. I don't know about you, but years ago we had our kitchen redone, and I wanted them to put under the counter lighting done, under the cabinet lighting, okay? Crazy expensive to get that done. This is the easy, inexpensive way to get the same effect. Because think about how many plugs you have on your kitchen counters.
Sure. Just
replace the outlet covers with these, and now you got that great look.
That's awesome.
Isn't it neat?
That really is cool. Oh, here it is. This is how easy it is.
Look how simple it is to do. So all you do is you take the old one off, you put this one in its place. That's all there is to it. You never touch the wires. That one screw in the middle, if you have the duplex, which unfortunately we're sold out of, but for the deco, same difference. It's very, very easy to do.
You know what I like about it? It gives you that night light without taking up the plugs.
Yes.
I like that.
Let's talk about that, because that is a huge consideration, because that's one of the things, anytime I look at something, I wanted to have that extra plug on it, you know what I mean?
Right.
I don't want to lose my, so you could there are lighting kits out there where you can actually put in a night light that is permanently installed, okay, as part of the plug, but you got to wire it.
Oh.
Okay, and so these scare me, okay? You know, if you don't know what the hot wire is, the negative is, what the ground is, don't touch those, okay? Stay away from that. This is what you were just talking about here. When you put a regular night light in, I'm losing them. No matter how I do this, I'm losing one of my valuable plugs that I use to charge my cell phone or do whatever. And the other thing is, most of these old ones that we see here, these are incandescent bulbs. These get hot.
Right.
Okay?
That's true.
So hot to the touch for the kids, for the pets, anything like that. And quite frankly, they don't really draw off a whole lot of light.
No, no, not really.
You know what I always thought was funny about these? They light the wall around the plug really well. That's like all they do. Ours, when you install the Night Angels, it's going to light either the countertop in your bathroom or your kitchen, if that's where you put it, or if you put it in an outlet by the floor, it's lighting the floor up. I like the idea of putting it down a hallway, maybe at the top of and bottom of the stairs.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Just that's a great idea.
Especially now where we're gonna have company coming to visit. And maybe they don't know your house as well as you do.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. That's
true. Great idea.
Okay, so here's the story, 50% off. You can't beat that.
Wow.
Normally these are $30.45 and tonight they're $15.49. Now we do have, we'll show them again, which one, we have this one left.
Yeah,
the one you're seeing there, unfortunately, is sold out. We're just showing you how easy it is to install. The squares either work, and a lot of, if you've done some remodeling, most homes are actually moving towards this style.
But when we had our house redone, like our whole kitchen area, that's all they put in was the square ones.
Right.
All through the house. I mean, so that's kind of the direction they're all going, and if you're going to get any new ones put in, that's what they're going to be. And
I have dimmers all over. My husband rewired mine with dimmers, so it'll work on the ones that have a dimmer.
Absolutely. As long as there's power going in there, they're going to work. And watch how quickly they come on too. The minute it gets dark, and what I like about these is they're not all day long. You know, when the sun comes up and it gets bright, they go off, but they have that really nice glow right there. And again, you know what? If you can just turn the screw, you can install these yourself.
That's easy.
I mean, it's crazy.
And what you're not seeing, unfortunately, is I'll put my hand down here. There's actually a lot more light being generated.
Yeah, down onto the
It's just our cameras, you suck up every bit of light there is, and so it actually is a lot brighter than you'll expect.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's not showing it off correctly on that shot.
No,
really.
it's not at all. And again, I like the fact that it's usable light too. It's light that's doing something for you. It's either showing you your countertop, it's showing you the staircase that's there. You know, the other ones that you probably have night lights, they just illuminate sort of the wall.
Right,
you know, which is like you know where the outlet is, which it's not helping me in any way.
I guess to see the wall.
To see the wall. Must be a nice wall.
Well, and I think too, for decorative purposes, it'll be beautiful in a kitchen.
Yeah,
that would look
fantastic.
really gorgeous.
They really do.
All right, we're gonna wrap up on this. Stay right there. They're wildly limited, okay? So we don't have a lot of these left. Lou, thanks for hanging out.
You're very welcome.
Coming up next, we're gonna get you organized this holiday season. We have our origami. This is gonna be the 4 shelf rack that you love, and it's coming up just around the corner.
The holidays are